Welcome to Field of Jokes, where comedians break down sports films and we give you our uncensored hot takes. And we got a returning guest who I love having on, Lamar Mitchell.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing out there?
What's up? And you brought in, again, this is a movie that I love. We got the starring legendary Boston Celtic, Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? 36.
Yeah. What we got Blue Chips.
Blue Chips, 1994.
Blue Chips. Yeah, that was a long time ago. I moved to Arizona in 94.
Oh, no, okay. Did you see it in the theater?
I did see it in the theater.
Yeah.
I was a big movie buff, so. Yep.
Yeah, this one I replayed a lot in VHS because I just loved me. My brother rewatched it a bunch of times. The cast, we got Nick Nolte.
Whew. Nick Nolte. Straight off of Cape Fear. How long did Cape Fear come
Oh,
out
that's
of
one of my. I love that movie, Cape Fear with him and De Niro. Oh yeah, he was. Oh, we should do that movie one day. We'll make a sport out of it because it makes me happy. But this movie, what really sold it in the theater was it starred at the time a young 2-year NBA veteran, Shaquille O'Neal.
Yep, Shaquille O'Neal.
And Penny Hardaway came onto the scene.
Penny Hardaway was in it. That was amazing.
Oh yeah, and then this is the other good thing about it. Who actually, these guys, they played, obviously. They wasn't a stretch. They played NBA players. But we had Bob Cousy, Hall of Famer Boston Celtic, playing the athletic director.
Yep, Bob Cousy. We had, it was a good lineup of people that actually knew sports. Like, we got the one scene where we got him shooting free throws.
Oh, yeah, he's not missing.
And he's not missing, and he's just having a conversation, like, just flexing, like, you just got to keep the wrist there.
Yeah, that's funny. We'll get into the details of the movie, but that was a great scene. Bob Cousy probably was 65 at the time.
Exactly.
They had a single shot, no breaks. He's just shooting in his 60s, hitting free throws, not missing it. One shot, no cuts.
Yeah. Probably couldn't shoot that in the game, though. But
in the back of not then, but in the 60s.
Not now.
But let me tell you something. In 1962, that man, yeah. He invented the underneath the leg dribble, behind the back passes. Yeah, he was the man. But no, this cast, though, is amazing because we have Ed O'Neill from he's the beat reporter trying to get our man Pete Bell.
And you notice he played Ed in the movie.
His name was Ed.
His name was Ed in the movie, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, he didn't. So when they did the read-through, they could easily Ed. Yeah, whatever. Keep his name.
Or did he demand that? You know what? If I'm gonna be in this movie, you're gonna have to call me Ed. I'm just so tired of. He didn't even get a last name. It was just Ed. But my other favorite character is the shady alumni guy who played by J.T. Walsh. The character's name was Happy. Yeah, Happy.
Love him. He played the perfect sleazeball.
He really did.
Those blue eyes, he just looked evil.
Yeah. Like, I wonder, I'm going to have to do research to see if he played any sleazeballs in any other movies. Like, he had to be typecast after that. I love
J.T. Walsh. He actually played a good guy in A Few Good Men. Have you seen that with Jack Nicholson? Yes, he was. Jack Nicholson was a bad guy. J.T. Walsh was the guy who served the Marines with him that knew something was up. Yeah. That's a whole other movie. Oh, and Robert Wool, who was in Batman, who played the guy who was Marty, who helped recruit people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good.
Yeah, Alfred Woodard, right?
Yes. Let me get him up. Yeah. Oh, he was amazing, Robert Wool, and then it was. I love this movie, and we'll break down the film, Blue Chips. What basically is about is legendary coach Pete Bell with his esteemed basketball program, Western University. Yeah. They're going through some rough times. Mm-hmm. They were the belle of the ball in college basketball for decades. Yep. 3 national championships, but they're on the verge of their first losing season. Yeah. And he's feeling that pressure, Pete Bell, in the hot seat.
Yeah, he's feeling the pressure because he's just trying to running a great program. No cheating, nothing like that. He just wants to coach. I mean, back in the day when he was doing well, he really didn't have a problem getting recruits in because it was a winning school. But now with the slump, he's faced with a dilemma.
Yes, a very strong dilemma. And all the other schools, those fake schools like Coastal and State, I love all the fake names. Western, yeah. So nobody gets sued. They couldn't use any of the real names. Yeah, like Coastal could be anywhere up your ass for all I care. But not yours, just proverbially. Right. So he's like, those schools are cheating. They're paying recruits. I'm keeping a clean program. And that's his dilemma. He goes, the evil hand of college basketball. They're trying to break him.
Yeah.
He bends, but he doesn't break.
Yeah, he did eventually bend and say, you know what, if you can't beat them, join them type of thing.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing it. Nobody's paying attention. But the crazy thing about it is Ed O'Neill was kind of busting his balls about possibly cheating before he even did anything. You know what I mean? So he didn't really understand that connection either, which was interesting.
Yeah, he's the beat reporter. Ed O'Neill plays for Western University. He's the guy that's like, I'm going to find some dirt on something. Exactly. I'm that guy. I'm the negative sports guy in the paper. Yeah. So he was great in that. But here's the thing. Okay, the first game, which we get a big cameo appearance from probably one of the biggest scumbags in college basketball.
Facts.
This movie's about corruption and college sports. In this first scene, our Western University Dolphins are playing West Texas, and they're coached by the biggest scumbag of this past century, Rick Pitino.
Rick Pitino.
Tricky Rick Pitino.
Yeah, Tricky Ricky. That's a perfect name for him. He has some tricky hands.
Oh, yes, he did. We'll get into some Rick Pitino. Well, in fact, he was perfect for this. He didn't fit the fake school he's coaching was West Texas. Yeah. He's in there in this Armani suit looking like a mobster.
Yep.
Because this was Kentucky Rick Pitino in real life. He was coaching Kentucky, and they're going to the national championships. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he's coaching, and we'll get so it's Western University versus Jerk-Off Texas, whatever school they made up. Yeah. And let's talk about corruption. We'll do a little snippet of Rick Pitino.
So Rick Pitino, who was accused of having sex with a woman in a restaurant, it became a big controversy because it brought attention to the school.
Negative.
And they ended up firing Tricky Ricky.
Yeah, there was other things.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. But then it got a little bit sticky there. You know what I mean?
Other than the restroom.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even think it was in the restroom. I feel like it was at the table. I think it happened at the table.
Holy shit.
I just feel like it does.
That would ruin my meal. See a naked Rick Pitino just pounding on a innocent gal.
So the girl actually accuses him of some stuff.
Yeah.
And tries to extort him for money. Mm-hmm. He wanted to get an abortion. He gave the lady $3,000.
3 boxes of ziti.
Yeah, exactly. And I guess she was trying to say that they had an ongoing relationship.
Boy, there's a lot of holes in this story, yeah.
It really was. He said the relationship only lasted 15 seconds.
Whoa, like we talked about it. Our guy, Rick Pitino, he likes a quick shot.
Quick shot. Hey, catch it and shoot.
Damn right. Move the ball. More possessions. There you go. You got more opportunities to score.
Yeah. Move the ball. She moved the ball very well because if it's 15 seconds up the court,
shit.
15 seconds you scored? Like, this is crazy.
Well, the classic Rick Pitino line, Larry Bird's not walking through that door. It's like, Jenna Jameson's not walking through that door.
Exactly.
But this lady could fuck. I'm going to tell you that.
Yeah, amazing lady. She ended up getting like
7 years in prison.
Yeah, something ridiculous.
Was it worth the dick, honey? You did 7 years in prison to lie to the FBI.
That's wild, man. Yeah. So, but you can almost see Rick Pitino. That happened. He was a good-looking dude. He looked like a mobster. His last name was Pitino. You really couldn't deny that he was not a mobster. Like,
no, he did. He had that look. He coached the Knicks back in the day. And he was looking good. He was, and in Louisville, you coached that basketball team. You're practically a god.
For real.
And he always wears that championship ring. Well, here's the thing. Also, he also paid players. His assistant coach set up prostitutes for recruits.
Yeah, I heard about that.
That was one reason he got fired.
Wow. Setting up prostitutes?
Yeah, for some players, yeah. There you go. And free McDonald's coupons. Here's the thing. We'll get into whether
he was giving them the Monopoly pieces, all 3 pieces. Like, look, if you get this is how you get that car. If anybody ever has questions, just say you got 3 Monopoly pieces. That's why you got the Lexus.
You hit Atlantic City, you get a car. You don't get the car, you get a free milkshake.
Yeah, you need 30,000. Look, you need these pieces to get it. We're gonna get them. Get them those pieces so that we can cover this up.
You're going to jail. I'm going to jail.
Yeah. If you want to blame me, blame McDonald's. Blame McDonald's.
McDonald's is the problem. I run a clean program here.
Exactly.
No, we got Tricky Rick Pitino in it.
Tricky Ricky.
And they're killing our our beloved Western University
Yeah,
Dolphins.
they were slaughtering them.
And they're going to have their first losing season in 3 years. And, hey, that's where Coach Pete Bell, yes, he is frustrated. The press is on him. He doesn't know what to do because he's not going to cheat. He's not going to pay recruits.
Yeah, well, that didn't last for long because that actually kind of transpired pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah.
He went out to these people's homes. They gave the demands.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that. We're getting there. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll get. But, yeah, but there's a few other problems that lead up to that. So, yeah, he's having a first losing season. And he goes to this nice house with this pretty lady played by Mary McConnell. And he goes there after the game depressed, obviously, trying to get some booty. That's what you do.
Yep.
But she has a really nice house, and she admits she's a first-grade teacher. I'm like, how do you have this house? And then she admits, oh, that's my ex-wife. I'm like,
That's where it comes from.
It's like you're doing arts and crafts, and you have a mansion in Southern California.
Mm-hmm.
But
The interesting thing about him and his wife's situation is that, like, you never seen another love interest, but he's sure, you know what I mean?
oh, he's
Just
still hung on the ex-wife.
everything. Like, toxicity is, like, comforting in the beginning.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. It's like I understand you guys are divorced. You still go over there. His game VHS tapes are on her TV, so he spends the night there. He's fucking.
Mm-hmm.
So there's some weird dynamics there. But she's a good woman. She loves how he's pure to the game.
Yeah. Yep.
He might be tough to live with, but in the end, he respects the kids and the game. And
Yeah. She loves that about him. Like, yeah, we don't work, but you sure in the hell know how to get a group of kids to follow behind you.
But he has some good dick because she's still allowed to come over to the house, watch game film, bang, spend the night. So
you're right, because it was even a part of this movie where she said, you need to leave. Yeah. And she went upstairs and told him, lock the door. Like,
oh, yeah.
What the hell?
Like, fuck, what? She's really trusting.
Yeah, like, why wouldn't you say, you need to leave right now? Get out of my house, most people.
She trusts him.
Yeah,
it's a weird.
Some interest there.
Yeah, that was a weird dynamic, those two. But they get more into that. But she's a nice lady. She helps out. But yeah, so obviously we get the sense that he's still hung up on his ex-wife. Yep. He has a losing program, first time in decades or years, and he's the shine on the apple's wearing off with Western University and Coach Bell, and we find out the reason why all these kids are doing well. It's because you got to pay these these high school kids money. Yeah,
you're not getting the recruits that you want. So what's going to entice them to come to a program that's losing? Because you can't talk about the past. You can't say, hey, well, 4 or 5 years ago we were winning all of these ships.
Yeah.
Well, who won in the last few years? That's the team I want to go to.
Oh yeah, and who's
and they're paying.
Who's taking care of my mom with a car?
Exactly.
That's the other thing. And that's why our boy Happy.
Yeah.
Played by J.T. Walsh, the bad guy, the antagonist. Now, he's a sleazeball. He comes in the suit. He has 2 girls on each arm. He sees Pete Bell at the bar. Hey, Pete. Hey, my girls here. They're big Dolphin fans. How are you? And he goes, listen here. Look what I did to the football team. Look how successful they are. Come on, let me work with you. He goes, I don't do that. I run a clean program. Everybody graduates. I don't like your bullshit.
Yep.
And then he goes outside. And Happy actually made some good points.
He did.
Coach. He goes, these kids need to get paid. How much is your salary? How much is your TV show with 6 figures? These kids deserve the money, which he's right.
Yep.
Because, as you know, they get paid now, college kids.
Exactly.
So they're getting all the TV money. And Pete Bell, doesn't seem to think that's a problem.
No. But they call that, it was called the program.
Yeah, Friends of the Program.
Yeah, Friends of the Program, which is a bunch of people that invest in these kids. They have interest in them, which are mostly, I think, alums.
Alumnus, rich alumni.
Rich alums. So.
And basically he said, I can get my money's clean. So he basically does money laundering. That's what he said. Yeah, he basically, you're wrong. He's telling the coach, you're kind of an asshole too, but listen, I can make this thing work. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're just rich boosters of the friends of the program.
Yep.
It's very mafia sounding. I like it.
Facts. The program.
Yeah.
I bet you everybody owned a fucking thoroughbred horse.
Oh yeah.
Or something. You know what I mean? Where was this university?
Oh, it was in Los Angeles.
It was in Los Angeles. So what would they own? What would you think they own? A bunch of fucking restaurants or something like that?
I'm sure they're probably entertainment lawyers or what do you call it? Well, blue chips, probably stockholders, commodity traders.
Yep.
These were rich people, doctors.
Rich people.
And it's funny. Yeah, they're called Western University. It took place in L.A., but they had UCLA colors.
Yeah,
it was kind of a small little hint. Well, you got to get the big recruits. And, Pete Bell's like, I don't care if we leave. We don't leave tonight. We got to find the next team. We got to get the best guys. Yeah. And there's one guy, Butch McRae out of Chicago, played by Penny Anthony Hardaway.
Yep. And that was a pretty cool scene because he lived in the projects. Nick Nolte had to go to the projects to go and recruit this kid. But when he gets to the projects, getting to the house is actually nice.
Yeah.
Which is pretty damn accurate. Like, it's people that live in the projects of Chicago. I'm from Chicago. That actually literally just don't want to leave the projects. Like, these people are nurses and different things like that. So, the outside is terrible, but the inside, man, look great. Like, oh, my God.
Yeah, that was pretty nice.
This is pretty goddamn comfortable.
Yeah, other than the padlock on the door, she had to let him in. She had to unlock, like, a padlock and like a screen to get him in. But before that, when he's seeing him play, I love this scene. We got more cameo appearances. He sees Butch McRae, played by Penny. I'll probably refer to him as Penny, to be honest with you. His acting, he's not exactly the next Denzel Washington, Penny Hardaway, so I'm going to call him Penny. But he's watching him at that fancy Catholic school, private school, and he's like nailing jump shots
and everything.
That wasn't acting. Well, you like all the college coaches who are watching there in the crowd. Jim Boeheim and Jerry Tarkanian.
Oh, man, the Tark the Shark was in there.
The Shark. That's a corrupt guy, too. He had some problems in the 80s.
Yeah. And you know what? I actually played in some of his tournaments when my son was young and stuff, because he was based in Vegas.
Yeah,
with UNLV and all of that.
Yeah.
So,
national championships.
Yeah. So Tark the Shark, he died a few years ago, too.
Yeah, he was. There's a statue of him there, too, at UNLV, biting the towel.
Yeah.
But he had back in the day. There was some violation rumors back with him.
Of course.
Yeah, but it was fun having those guys. I love you're going. It's the high school game. You got Jim Boeheim there, Jerry Tarkanian. Then after the game, he talks to the principal, and in the principal's office, you have all these big time college coaches waiting.
Yeah,
I just don't see Jim Boeheim waiting in a principal's office to talk. Like, hey, and then the principal comes out. He's a scumbag.
Yeah,
he's like, hey, who? How much? $20 for the gets to talk to him first. Remember he was saying something like that.
Yeah.
So he talks to Pete Bell, brings him in his office, talks business. He goes, yeah, you want to talk to the mom. She has $1,000 speaking fee. I can get that waived for you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? The parents are already assholes. The principal's an asshole.
You know, the crazy thing about it, just, being into basketball, AU and all of that, I can kind of see it being exactly at that level, because I think by the 90s, mid 90s, late 90s, early 2000s, it was so a microscope on that. You had to go about it in a whole different way.
Yeah.
I mean, like with this movie and actually real life, it was almost like right in your face. Like, come on now. Like I can really see it being like that.
Oh yeah, I love 90s basketball. I still love basketball, but the 90s was like my golden era. So all this stuff made me happy. And this stuff was highly illegal for the college rules. And I believe we meet Penny Hardaway's mom. Lavada McRae was, but I believe the woman who plays her,
what is it? Alfred Woodard? What's her name?
Alfred Woodard.
Woodard, yeah.
Was she an heir? I'm thinking she was Jordan's mom in Air.
Yep.
That was her.
That was her. She played in a lot of movies. I think she's.
Well, she's kind of typecast. She plays the hard ass basketball mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Now that I think about it,
because I was watching the movie, she was a lot younger. This is '94, and I was like, that looks like the woman who played Jordan's mom. Yeah, that's yeah. So she's
a businesswoman.
Wow.
That's weird. I wonder if they said, you know what, go get that lady from Blue Chips. We need somebody like her to play Jordan's mom.
And poor Alfie, Alfred Woodward. She was like, "No, I'm an actress. I want to be can I be a mentally disabled woman in love with a normal guy or something?" She wants a challenge.
Right.
Got to play the hard ass basketball mom.
I think she's related to Danny Glover or somebody like that.
Oh, you serious?
Sister or something like that.
Nepotism, Hollywood. Boy, it's a shady business.
It's just like basketball. Your dad was in NBA. You're gonna be in NBA.
That's true. Yeah. It's like, sometimes it doesn't work out like Jordan's kids. No, those didn't.
Jordan was disappointed. Like, fuck, you were right there. All you had to do was hit a jump shot.
You think Jordan's a little mad? Like Del Curry's kid made it to the NBA as a star.
Yeah.
And then my kid can't make it.
My kid can't make it.
Look at LeBron. Curry.
That's one thing LeBron can say.
Yeah.
Hey, my son's gonna make it to the league.
Yeah, but is he gonna be Bron? You think he's gonna be his dad's level, or it might be a role player. Yeah,
he'll be a role player.
Yeah,
and that's a good thing about it. Like in the NBA, being a role player is actually a pretty significant role.
Oh yeah, it's good. Yeah. But then the pressure being Braun's dad is. But LeBron was 10 when this movie was made. But yeah, we got Penny Hardaway, and then we realized that the principal and Penny's mom's kind of a dick, and so he goes recruit. You said he goes to the projects in Chicago. Nice inside house, but Penny doesn't. He lives in Chicago. He doesn't want to go to L.A. He gets homesick.
He did not. He adjusted a little bit once we go further on. But
the mom was playing hardball. She goes, "Well, I want a house.
Oh yeah,
I want a job."
She went in and said she want a job. Like, y'all got to give me a job.
A nice job.
A nice job. I want a job. This lady wasn't playing. And as we further get down, we'll hear something about that. But that's
well, and then Coach, our man Pete Bell plays a clean pro. He goes, "No, the thing is, we got your son to go graduate, get an education, play a highest level of collegiate basketball." And she's like, "No, I want my house. I don't want this. Whatever else is offering, this is what I want." And then he's like, "Oh, all right." So he does that thing where he plays basketball with the family in the house.
Yeah.
He's trying to be a likable guy. It's like, no, she wants the cash.
Yeah, simple as that.
So he was thinking, maybe do I have her in the boat? I don't know. So then that was a recruit. She may be a maybe. She's a maybe. And then we go to the other recruit. Go to French Lick, Indiana.
Oh yeah,
home of Larry Legend, Larry Bird, and that's another scene. He drives the French Lick in his car, and sees Larry Bird just shooting hoops by himself. On the at the park.
Just there, like wow.
And he's just sitting there watching him on the side, and it's funny. There's nobody at the park, just Coach and Larry, and then Larry's shooting, and he just looks around, and he's watching him shoot hoops. He's like, "Oh, Coach, what are you doing here?" "Oh, hey, Larry, I was just hanging out. I was just driving the French Lick." Larry's there by himself. "Oh, who's this old motherfucker sitting here?" Oh, that's Coach.
He just riding through, and Larry the Legend is out there shooting shots.
Just shooting shots by him. Nobody's bothering him.
Nobody's bothing him.
No paparazzi.
Like, if you can find him just shooting shots just randomly on your way there.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
It's like every day at 6 a.m., I'm here. Come and see me.
Oh, yeah, everybody knows. We go with Larry's there. Try to get a Polaroid with Larry. Yeah, Larry will sign your ball, and it's like, and Larry Bird's nice because he's kind of known for being it. But hey, he's talking to legendary Pete Bell. He goes, "What are you doing in French Lick?" He goes, "Oh, everything Coach is doing here, looking for our boy." I had his name here, Matt. Oh, Ricky Rowe.
Oh, see, now this kid looked like a basketball player, but I don't remember him.
I don't remember.
I don't remember him being in the NBA.
He was 6'8". I believe he played in Europe for a few years.
He played in Europe?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's from Indiana, so and he went to Indiana University.
Okay.
The actor's name was Matt Nover. And, so he's like, he's a redneck, lives on his farm, and his dad's like, well, I want a new tractor.
A new tractor.
He takes it outside. He saw that beat the shit tractor.
Yeah.
All these other farmers are getting the corn, and I'm getting nothing with this piece of shit tractor. My credit's shot, and he's letting Coach know if I want a tractor.
Everybody wanted something.
Yep.
Everybody wanted something. And then that was another situation. It's not going to happen.
No, not going to happen. You go to school, you learn.
Yeah, you got to learn. That's what we do here.
And then, but Ricky Rowe, and he's talking to him outside. "Son, what do you want?" He goes, "I like girls, Coach." He just wants the girls out there.
That's it.
Girls and basketball.
Yep, and money.
And money, yes.
He wanted the bag.
Oh, God.
He wanted
literally
the bag. Look, you know what I want? This is what I want. If you want me to come here, because later on we'll talk about that.
Well, we can talk about, $30,000 in cash.
Yeah.
And my dad gets a new tractor with his shitty credit and his horrible farm.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. Well, then there's a third recruit. He's like, okay, both these guys are maybe. Ricky Rowe and Penny Hardaway, they're maybes. But then this recruiter goes, "I got this guy in the swamplands of Algiers, Louisiana. Nobody knows
They
about
made
him."
it seem like it was Algiers, Africa, or some shit.
I know.
What the fuck?
They drive into town on a boat. They go in a boat, drive into town. They're walking through the forest. And he's in his shirt and tie. This kid better be worth it.
Yeah.
And like, who is this guy? This kid they're talking about grew 8 inches in 2 years and already has an NBA body. Never played basketball until last year.
Yeah.
So they go to this it was like a shed.
A shed, yeah, with all of these black people just hanging out.
Yeah, they definitely look like they were NBA bodies to everybody else.
Yeah.
And then we got this guy, Shaquille Neon Bordeaux was his name. And This kid, it was slamming on a hoop that had a great breakaway that looked like it would have snapped any minute.
Exactly.
But this guy never played basketball. Nobody knows about him. He's top secret. And is Neon Badeau, played by Shaquille O'Neal. The reason anybody went to the film, be honest with you. He was on the poster. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was that was good, actually, to put Shaq in there. They put him in his in Louisiana, where he was playing basketball, 2 years before. So that was pretty cool. And the great thing about putting Shaq in this movie and watching it again now in 2023 was like, that dude has been charismatic ever since he came into the game. This dude has been an actor, just natural, big figure, like entertainer, everything.
Yeah, NBA was pushing him because this was right after Jordan retired. They needed the face for the league. I mean, he had the shoe. Remember that shoe? It was black and white. It looked like one of those hypnotized things, spiral. He had the Shaqs. Yeah, he had the Shaq Diesel stuff. He had the rap. Remember, he put out a few rap albums.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and he was like, I got a pretty smile. And he was the face.
He really did well to me acting in this movie.
He had charisma.
He just was. He was good. It was a natural.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So, but he was good. But the thing about him, they tried to play him to be this dumb kid because his SAT scores weren't all that great.
That's our problem. We can't get him because of that.
Yeah. So they had to kind of get him up to code, like in the other movie we watched and we did, The Blind Side.
Blind Side. Yeah.
Had to get this big dumb black kid up to code. Yeah. Comes to find out, it had nothing to do with the fact that he was not intelligent. He was
smart.
Yeah, he felt like what did he say it was?
Oh, the test is culturally biased.
Yeah, it was culturally biased.
Culturally biased. That's why you hate the SAT.
Yeah. So he told the lady, hey, look, I can do this and get us so-and-so if you pay me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he wanted money. That's the only time he asked for money.
Yeah, only time. Like, they wanted to give him stuff, but he wanted to earn it. So, he was the good kid, and believe it or not.
Pete Bell's ex-wife was his tutor.
Yeah.
He's like, listen, because I'm not tutoring your players. No, look, this kid, he's a surefire for me. I need him. I mean, in the movie they had him 7'4", but in real life he's 7'1", I think.
7'1", yeah.
But he's like, come on, can you train this kid? So funny scene, Shaq walks into the first graders' classroom. These kids are little, and he's humongous, so you can go play with the kids. He's picking them up.
Yeah.
Neon, please don't step on the children.
Oh, they had to put that in there. It was like the most comedic.
Because he's so big, and the kids are so little.
Yeah.
Hence the comedy.
Yeah.
And I was cracked, because that was in the preview, and when you watch it on TV in the movie in the 90s.
Yeah.
He picked up, I'm sorry, no problem. I'll calm down. And, Shaq's, a star. I mean, he had the charisma. He was perfect. And, we need to get these guys. So he brings them on the recruiting trip to the school.
Yep.
Plays that cheesy starting lineup at guard.
Yeah.
Butch McRae. And he's sitting there, Penny's like, yeah, I'm going to go here.
This?
Yeah. And Shaq, Neon Badeau. And, things go well. And then we had that issue with Ricky Rowe. He loved the school.
Yeah, he enjoyed the school. But he walked in and he had a little swag. The funny thing, this white kid was the problem.
Yes. Like, he was the bad guy.
Like, he was the one that knew exactly what he could get, what he was worth. He knew that he had people lined up for him. He came in with the swag. Hey, check this out, coach. I love this. I love the university. I love everything. The girls are great. I love everything, But the thing is, what I'm going to need here is I'm going to need $30,000 in cash. Matter of fact, make them in all ones because I'm going to go make it rain somewhere because I'm all about the bitches, coach.
Yes,
that's what I'm going to need to come to the university. And what Pete said, you got to get your ass out. Get the
hell out of here. Get your bag. Get out. You don't deserve to wear the uniform. And I was like, geez, son of the
coach.
Marines.
All right, coach. Well, if you don't, and this is exactly how he was talking too. Like, you be the coach. I'm gonna be him.
Get the hell out of my office. You don't deserve this uniform.
Look, coach. I'm just trying to be who I am. You know what I mean? Like, hey, all right, peace.
All right, whatever. I don't need you.
I'm a 6'8" John B up in this mug. This is the early '90s. Like, I'm calling me bad up in this bitch.
Listen, I can beat Coastal. I don't need you.
Well, all right, coach. Well, let me know.
And then coach came to his senses eventually. He's like, oh, fuck, I'm fucked. I got to get this kid.
The very next day, it
calls Happy.
Like.
I love when he calls Happy on the phone. Okay, I got you.
It was like freaking the scene from Scarface when that music came on. Dun, 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 like Happy was just like.
Yeah, there's like that montage scene in Scarface where everything's going well. He fights the tiger in the house.
Next thing you know what, the damn tractor was in front of the house.
That John Deere tractor. Penny's mom had that nice house, that office with the view of all Chicago. I mean, she was the queen of Chicago, basically.
She was.
All of a sudden, that brand new house. She's telling the movers, "Don't get my floors dirty." Like
it was wild.
Wow, I was like, "Whoa, you came quick, young
lady. If this is furniture they taking out of your project home and bringing here, cool. But don't be acting like this is your shit, like you paid for it. You sitting up here acting brand new, like you earned this.
No,
you ain't with him shooting in the gym.
No.
I know this statement didn't come out there.
No, but it did.
But he should have been able to say, "Mom, you wasn't with me."
I was looking up his name again. Butch McRae had every right to go, "Mom, don't go. Come on." But he was kind of a great baller. But he needs that's his home. But no, that was she was like barking orders at the movers. I couldn't believe that. And then we find out the beat reporter Ed.
Yeah.
He's like, something's fishy here. How'd you get these three big recruits? Yeah. Oh, and Shaq's Neon Bedeau, he got a Lexus?
A Lexus, fully loaded. He didn't want it, but they was like, "Hey, well, it's yours."
Yeah, you could have Neon Bedeau for free. Mm-hmm. He didn't give a shit, but because nobody knew who he was. So they fucked themselves with that.
That dude literally would have fucking came to the school for just food for the rest of the year. Like,
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny when the guy dropped off the car, he looked like a sleazeball. "Hey, I just drop him off, kid."
Yeah, that's all I do. Look, take it or leave it. It's just gonna be here. I don't care if your fucking friend right here drives it. I don't care who the fuck drives it. All I know is that they gave me the address. They said, hey, drop this off to the black kid. He's big as fuck. He's gonna be sitting on a stoop outside. Drop it off to him.
I don't care you drive up your sister's ass. I'm leaving the keys here. It's staying. Yeah, I know. It was the sleaziest thing. Yeah, I think Coach Pete Bell might have messed up on that one.
For real.
Neon was the easiest recruit you could have gotten.
Because you could have not given him that, and at least he would have remained. Yeah, he wouldn't have been eligible for a tournament. You know what I mean? He wouldn't have went anywhere, but he would have ended up going to the NBA anyway.
Yeah, which we find out at the end. Spoiler. So he gets the recruits, but Ed O'Neill, the beat reporter, something's fishy. You haven't had a blue chip recruit in years, and all this, you had a losing season. How you getting the best guys in the country? Yeah. And he does some investigating.
And he put it together.
Yeah, how does Hal McRae, Penny's mom, have a house? She has horrible credit. Mm-hmm. And then they find out one of the boosters was the president of the bank and approved the loan.
Exactly.
Fishy. And then the dad had bad credit. How'd you get this new tractor?
Exactly.
Well, I guess the guy owns a tractor company. It was a friend of the school who was a booster.
Tractor company in California.
Well, you know something? I have a tractor store here in California, and I'll ship this out to Indiana. Yeah. That's what happened. So yeah, there was some. There's a little, and people. I love to see when everybody's getting their stuff. There's the montage. He's getting the duffel bag and the money, and Pete Bell's on the phone. It's like a mob. He goes, "Yeah, is it done? Okay." Yeah. Okay, hangs up. He's all shaking. It's like, you didn't kill anybody. Calm the fuck down.
But the biggest thing to me is, why did you have to have everything that connected back to somebody to the school? Like, this must have been like early time,
right?
Boosting and all of that, because it was like everything was easily traced back to these people. Like, this dude had a picture of this dude with the bag. How he get the picture of the bag?
Yeah, that was the thing. The private eye. It's like you shouldn't be a reporter. I mean, you should be a private eye.
For real.
Charge like $300 an hour, and JT Happy said his money's clean. So technically, I guess if you take a loan from a bank, that the president of the bank says give it to you. Yeah. So maybe there was some, but hey, I guess that could make it look good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because hey, I'm the president. I can say whoever gets loans or something. Yeah. All right. So there's some fishy, but hey. Good news. Western U is back on top, baby. We winning games. Mm-hmm. All the stands are packed. We got Dick Vitale. You got national TV games with Dickie V.
Yep.
But here's the thing: the kids, these Shaq goes to class. Hilarious moment.
Yeah.
He goes to a lecture about poetry, English literature, and he is not liking it.
Yeah, and they just had to have this scene in here to make him seem extra pro-black. Like, you're in American literature class. Why are you saying, well, why isn't this African literature? Because you didn't take that class. Like, it's probably an African literature class, but you have to actually take the class.
Exactly. Once you look, when you look on your schedule, American literature. Okay, all right. I'm going to listen to some white bullshit for a little bit. But he goes in there. It's funny. Shaq stands up. This class is culturally biased.
Culturally biased. That's his line.
The class is laughing. He goes, sir, this is a lecture, not a dialogue or something. He's getting on him. I'm going to keep my eye on you, Mr. Bedeau. I'm keeping my eye on you.
Yeah.
They don't pay. And then we got Ricky Rowe, who loves the girls. There's a girl crossing her legs. He's like, oh, damn.
Oh, yeah. He can't keep his eyes off the legs.
That's a horny fuck, this kid.
Wonder how many kids he got right now.
Yeah, coach needs to be on that ass.
Yeah, that's wild. But Anthony felt uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Because he probably ain't had sex yet. He's so into basketball. You know what I mean? He's a good-looking guy. He loves his mom. He probably ain't really had sex yet. He seems very not there yet.
Get those Western U cheerleaders. I'm telling you, get some Dolphin girls.
He was smart, though. You know what I mean?
One of my favorite scenes is they're having practice. Penny Hardaway seems out of it, and he goes in the coach's office. Coach, I'm homesick. I want to go home. If I leave school, does my mom keep her house and job? Yeah. And I love this scene because like a Natural Born Killers, the camera's sideways, had that kind of look. Yeah. And Pete Bell's acting all like, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah,
I don't know if you made a deal, but if you did, I don't know. I just don't know who I would talk to. And he trying to ignore him. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know who you talk to. I don't know.
He's diddling in the fridge for like 4 different Pepsis. Oh yeah, he's going to the bathroom, washing his hands. Like not even washing his hands, hand under the faucet. Yeah, I don't know.
Look, Coach, you're gonna need to call a guy. I know you know a guy. Yeah, call somebody that knows the guy. You gotta.
Yeah, and he's like, this kid, you're one of your top point guard. You're gonna lose him because he wants. So he gets on the phone, calls Happy. Happy's by the pool. Hot chick reading her Us Weekly probably because of the 90s. He's got that giant cell phone with the drink.
The brick.
Yeah, that brick. Zach Moore's phone. He's in his bathing suit. He's having a good time. Hey, Coach, how you doing? All right. Is Butch going to keep his mom keep her job and house? You tell him to get into the school, and you make him want to be there, or she's going to lose everything in the fucking street. And I was like, oh, shit. Oh.
Hey, and buddy, that's your fucking job to make sure he stays.
Yeah, but your name's Happy.
Look, hold on. The Happy snapped on her.
Oh, Happy was, yeah.
Do you want to see Happy unhappy? Do you?
Well, the guy's a pinky ring, so you kind of want to listen to the guy in the pinky ring. And Coach is sitting there on the phone. I love it, shaking. I'll see you at practice tomorrow morning. Oh, come on, Coach. I'm homesick. He's like, no, your mom's going to be on the street.
You're going to be at practice. That's what you're going to be.
Oh, man. But, hey, so he quells that little dilemma. We got some problem. Guys don't want to be there. But, hey, they keep winning. And like we said, Pete Bell's the belle of the ball.
Yep.
He goes to that bar. Kids want his autograph again. He's out to dinner with his ex-wife. She's all dressed up. She's feeling
good, yeah.
And she's like, oh, how did you do this? How did you turn this around? She goes, you haven't been cheating, have you? Like with the, no. Lies right to her face.
Right to her face.
She's a little concerned, like, this isn't my Pete. I don't understand this. This is weird. All of a sudden, things are good out of nowhere.
And what do you know? The black guy snitches.
Oh, God, yes. Which one did that again? Who?
It was one of the guys, the coaching staff.
That's right.
He's like, hey, you want to come out to the, have a party with us afterwards? We're going to be meeting. And she was like, what? And then Happy walks in.
Yeah, because he's doing Coach is doing his TV show, the Pete Bell Show. Yeah. And she comes in because he left his game film inside her house. He's been fucking his ex-wife constantly. He's banging that. So she goes, yeah, he left these at the house. And she goes, what's Happy doing here? Oh, come on, he's a friend of the program. Yeah. One of his boys ratted. You're right, he ratted him out.
You know what? On second thought, I don't want to go out with you guys.
Yeah. I'm not going for a drink. It's like, I was lied to. It's like, come on, honey. You got a nice house because you divorced me, so let's just shut the fuck up.
Right? Even though I'm going to hang around there to make sure no other guy lives there.
Yeah. Yeah. He does. He's creeping.
I'm fucking hang around there. You get the house and you think I'm not going to be there? You You got another thing coming, lady.
I like that. Yeah, he left the game films on purpose. Those VHS tapes.
You know what? You don't. And if she gets the house, the game film stays.
The game film stays in the pussy once a week.
Yeah.
Well, he sees Pete Bell sees Happy hanging with. And he gets up. You get the hell out. You stay away from my players. You do behind the scenes. He goes, "What are you talking about, Coach? I own you. I own you."
And this is when it really starts to unravel.
Yeah.
And this is. Yeah, when it just makes him hit the fan.
Yeah, he's scowling in his face. Listen, Coach, I own you. Remember that point shaving scandal? Yeah, that was me.
What are you talking about? What?
Yeah.
That was me. I paid him $3,000.
Yeah, check the tape, Coach. It was June 1991 or something, whatever. Martin. He's like, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. His whole world's... He runs back to his office. His closet's full of VHS tapes, like it's Bob Crane's basement, and it's just covered. He's like digging through them.
That's what kind of annoyed me. Like, why does the tape have to be the last tape of all of the tapes that are in there? Like, dude, like couldn't it like been like in the middle of the second stack you looked at?
Or organize it. Okay, what was 1991? Okay, well, this is the 1991 season. All right. I know, it's like we need to kill like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll just have Coach frantically going through tapes, angry.
This is how many tapes he has. This guy is a fucking genius. He'll go back to a game from fucking 20 years ago, dissect it, and
well, he'll go back,
figure out how it's relevant right now.
He'll go watch the Dr. James Nesmith invention video, the black and white video with the peach basket. Pete Bell does not fuck around. He found the tape, brings the coaches in, goes, "What happened here? What happened? Did he? They were.
That was the weirdest scene.
Yeah, he's sitting there with all his coaches, and nothing's more annoying. You're trying to watch a film, everybody's chiming in. Oh man, we were hot that game. I'm like, okay, they won.
We was cooking, Coach. We was cooking. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Well, yeah, they're probably favored by like 20 points, and they lost by 15, or they won by 15. So they still won, but the spread. Yeah,
because the best player, he still had a good game,
Tony,
but they were up by a lot, and then all of a sudden the margin, the gap, you know what I mean, closed real tight. You know what I mean? And,
he was like turning over the ball a lot. And I was like, wait, you're still. I know you're gonna win the game, but instead of winning by 25, you won by 15. So you shaved some points. So the gamblers are happy.
Yeah. And Tony was letting people blow by him.
Oh God,
it was like very evident once they watched. And what did the black coach do?
That's my guy. That is my guy. Tony's my guy.
He was about to cry. No, that's my guy.
He was like, that's my guy. 'Cause the old white coach behind him. Oh man, he knew what he's doing there. Oh, that's a turnover. Stop it. He's my guy. No, we my brother quote that all the time. Yeah. And then Coach Pete Bell goes to his dorm. What you do, Tony? What the hell happened? He saw it.
Coach, I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
I didn't do nothing.
Just
didn't do nothing, Coach.
Oh, those tears are heavy.
One time, he came to me. He said, "Man, Tony,
you took something that was pure and you just disgraced it." Oh, God, Tony. His world was collapsing. And then Pete Bell goes to the ex-wife's house.
Yeah.
She knows he's been taking money for the players. It's like, oh, she'll never come back again.
Yeah, but let yourself out.
Yeah, that was the time. Yeah.
Let yourself. I'm going upstairs to my room. You let yourself out. Lock the door.
She has never been more betrayed in her life. Her pure basketball-loving ex-husband. I just wanted some pussy tonight. Oh, God, this is not a good
needed
night.
some release, and you too?
Oh, God, Happy. We're not on good terms. I can't get one of his girls. Oh,
I don't even know if they were even divorced. This sounds like
he
a
said
black
ex-wife.
divorce.
He goes, well, why'd you divorce
we
me?
keep saying ex-wife, but you never really got it official. You just got another apartment somewhere else.
His apartment, like he goes to that sad apartment, and but had ocean view. So they probably charged $20,000 a month for that place. Yeah,
so a sad apartment with an ocean view.
Fuck, it's better than my sad apartment, which faces the back of a Circle K.
That's a sad apartment.
Yeah, that's a sad. Of course, my movie. But here's the climatic scene. They're one of the best teams in the country, and they're playing Indiana against Bobby Knight.
Bobby Knight's team.
And Pete Bell was pretty much Bobby Knight. He acted like it, throwing chairs and stuff, and even dressed the same. Like I said, the sports sweater with the collared shirt underneath.
Yep. Well, they were saying that this movie was loosely based on Clemson coach Tate's Lock.
Yeah.
He was coaching them from 1970 and 1975.
Yeah, you looked
and
at it, yeah.
He had all of that, the scandal, all of that good stuff. So, they said it was accurate story on it. So I guess.
Yeah, they just fictitious made it up, and Bobby Knight was like the big time in that. So you could base a character on him looking like, and he plays Bobby Knight. Yeah, Bobby Knight. He kicked basketballs in the crowd, threw chairs, slapped
players, fucking crazy stuff.
Kind of an asshole.
So even after this, when he played it, he was in some controversy. So
crazy. After Texas Tech,
he learned nothing from this movie.
No, nothing. But but we get legendary Dickie V's doing the announcing. Then we see Bobby Knight and Indiana, which is interesting on that Indiana team. They had Bobby Hurley. Bobby Hurley, played for Duke. He was
killing.
But it was weird seeing him in an Indiana jersey.
Mm-hmm. I know.
ASU fans,
right?
He's the ASU coach.
That's true.
I was like, Calbert Chaney, too.
Mm-hmm.
Calbert Chaney and Bobby Hurley. And, that was a good basketball scene. The playing in that
It really was. They was balling out there.
We had NBA players, actually. I mean, Penny, Shaq, Bobby Hurley.
Yeah. It was a tight game.
Yeah, that was fun to watch.
Yeah.
But Western U hasn't been that competitive with an elite school in years. So.
Not at all. And they pulled it all together at the end.
Yeah, well, look what happened. His ex-wife even showed up to the game, who's mad at him.
She had to.
I'm mad, but I'm still going to be here and support you.
I'm here to watch the boys, not you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not their fault. You enticed them. They're kids. What do you expect?
Kids don't like money, you dumb bitch. Oh, God. Get off your moral high ground. Coach Pete Bell had a reason I keep this high. Exactly. Actually, he didn't, but I just love Pete. But in the middle of the game, they're winning. He should be happy. He's like, all the things going in his head. Happy, yelling at him. It's hitting me hard. But they win. They beat Indiana.
By a alley-oop pass to Shaq.
At the buzzer.
At the buzzer. I personally think they should have ran that back. I want to see if he dropped the ball.
Oh, before the clock.
Yeah, before the clock. But, if they said it's a win, it's a win. You know what I mean?
We need them to be the heroes. We have to make this movie work. We only had hour 44. Hollywood was like, come on, we just got to hurry this up. But Shaq, classic Shaq dunk. Two-man game, Shaq and Penny. And then after the game, coach is quiet. He should be happy. He's down. He's like, guys, I let you down. Comes clean. Tells them there are rules, and I just don't get them sometimes. But I broke the rules, and and the kids should be happy. He goes, tomorrow morning I'll have a meeting with each one of you. Tell your future at this school.
Yep.
I love you guys. Yeah.
Yep. And then Shaq comes out and he was like, "Hey, how'd you like that dunk?"
Real good, Neon. Real good.
All right, Coach, I'll see you. It was the sweetest fucking scene.
It
was unnecessary.
Yeah.
But it was sweet.
It's like about you right now, Neon.
Yeah.
Right now about you.
Yeah.
My dreams is over. And, I know. It was a sweet scene because Shaq had to get another line, and we needed some screen time for Shaq.
More charisma.
That's the only reason
he's going to be Shazam next year. We need
we need a dramatic role.
We need him.
Well, it's funny because at the movie, I remember when it was out, like Shaq was on all the posters. He was the reason. He was the selling point. So we need more screen time. Then he does the press conference, admits everything.
Yeah.
We get a full Nick Nolte thespian monologue in there. He calls out Happy.
But it was crazy because Happy's response was on point to downplay it.
Yeah.
But then fucking Nick Nolte had to keep on pressing him, keep on pressing Happy, and Happy exploded. But the thing was, he's like, we got him a giraffe too. We got him a kangaroo monkey with a pouch and it was a Gucci pouch. We got him all of this obnoxious stuff, right, guys?
Yeah,
right.
Well, you know what he said? Well, this was the question from Ed O'Neill, the beat writer. He goes, "Is there true the rumors that Neon got a Lexus?" He goes, "Yeah, we gave him a Lexus. Not really a car. It was more of a Lexus." All right. And then Happy goes, "Oh yeah, and we gave him a spaceship too."
Yeah, spaceship.
He was the awkward, embarrassing.
Yeah. But it was kind of because the coach came back and it was still kind of playful and jovial, and like you're being outlandish.
Yeah.
And then coach had to keep.
No, he kept it going.
On.
Yeah, we got McCray. We got his mama's house. Tractor. Hell.
Yeah.
This was about basketball. We were supposed to getting these kids an education. It's all about money. You guys are greedy. And the whole thing. It's blah blah blah. That's sports, coach.
Then what did he say? I never thought I'd have to say these.
Oh yeah.
These two words in my life.
I quit.
I quit.
I just love he's sitting after that long monologue screaming, "Nah, the game is impure. I broke the rules. I don't know. I'm a bad person." I love that. Sits down on the stage. Yeah. I quit.
I quit.
And then coach, biggest coach in basketball. He walks outside. Nobody's out there.
Nobody's following them. No fucking press. Nobody. And then you can hear they're still celebrating inside.
Coach.
They're still celebrating inside. Like his nobody cares what he just said.
He's walking home by himself to the ghetto.
Through the ghetto.
I'm walking home. I'll go to South Central LA. I don't care. Watch his kids playing basketball, and he's smiling. The purity of the game.
The purity of the game. And it's funny, though, because you keep saying California, and I'm picturing California. I ain't see shit California about this movie.
Well, no, his house. Remember his apartment.
I mean, just his apartment.
Yeah,
that was it. But everything else to me kind of seemed like they was in Harlem. Like, this is crazy.
Well, he walked to Harlem. It was like weird. It was
is that Rucker Park? Like, what is that?
Like, who's this little white motherfucker watching there? Let's rob this guy real quick. It's Pete Bell.
He teaches them how to play basketball.
Yeah, you hear guys, you're too good of a player to have a 2-handed jump shot. You got to do a follow through. Yeah. He's coaching. He's happy again. Yep. He's happy. And we find out later, hey, there's the aftermath, like what they're up to.
Oh,
he's doing what he wanted to do. He's coaching high school basketball in the Midwest.
At a high level. Neon and
Penny dropped out.
They ended up dropping out, but they ended up going to the NBA. I don't know how that happened, especially considering that, well, I guess he was big. He was 7'4". They won the game. They never heard of him. They was like, fuck it, we're going to get this guy.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
One and done. But I love how they said it. Neon and McRae dropped out of school, ... joined the NBA. And as we all know, real life Magic players. And then our white boy, what's his name? Ricky Rowe with the $30,000 hurt his knee.
Blew his knee out. Had to go back and work on his dad's farm.
Yeah, that $30,000 probably went fast.
Yeah,
corn fight.
Can you imagine that conversation with that fucking tractor? Dad, it's my fucking tractor.
Yeah.
You go get on that old tractor. I'm going to use my tractor.
There was probably a lot of empty Coors Lights thrown at each other that night.
Empty fucking Coors Light. His dad got a limp now because all of a sudden his son, you know what I mean?
And his son is really pussy hungry, and there's nothing in French Lick.
Bro.
Larry Bird won't even take your calls.
Imagine how many his cousins are pregnant.
Oh,
right now.
God.
It's crazy.
Ricky, if you just kept your mouth shut.
Yeah.
But the best part, Coach Bell. Yeah, he's coaching high school basketball, the purity of the game. I'm sure he misses it till the check comes.
Oh, yeah.
When there's no Pete Bell show for $300,000 and no $1 million salary. But this is the point of the movie in the end. Yeah, it was just like the dark side of college athletics. But hey, now this is all legal.
Now it's all legal.
So it's not relevant anymore.
You got the NIL deals that kids are making millions going to the schools, in which they should. I mean, these programs are making millions and millions, and depending on how big your program is, you can bring in $500 million a season type.
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
You know, you got teams that pay other teams to come play you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have all of this money. You paying the top coaches. You know, you mean tell me these kids don't get money? You know what I mean? Now, a lot of the kids that I knew and I coached and all that, or they were in our programs.
Pete Bell
getting paid, bro. They getting paid. These kids are sponsoring different things, and it's amazing. So
so at the time this was pretty relevant. Now it's not anymore. Now it's the business. Now they're actually making, which is good. Yeah. I'm for all that. I'm all for that. Yeah. But it's just funny at the this. It's not like this anymore. And hey, we talked about our guy beginning show, Rick Pitino. He was out of coaching for a while. He's back again.
Yep.
Now he can do all this stuff. Maybe minus the hookers, I think.
Where's he at? St. John's now.
St. John's, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, this is
And then Bobby Knight is coaching in heaven.
Yeah, he recently departed.
Yeah, so.
He's screaming foul language at Angels right now.
Right, and Nick Nolte, he's coaching. He ain't doing
shit.
No,
he's coaching high school. I love Nick Nolte. Cape Fear.
He was good. Nick Nolte was good.
But Pete Bell, that's one of my favorite performances from him. And usually we ask, this movie's relevant. Yeah. Not anymore, but it's still, if you love basketball, nostalgia, it's still great.
Yeah, but what's crazy is that, kids in high school can get the NIL deals.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, you had Mikey Williams who just beat his case. He was making millions, bro, and he was in high school. So you can make money even at that level.
Oh, shit. I want to go to class.
Yeah, for real. So, You have that, but you still have it going on. You still have it going on.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
seen some of the top players in AZ, parents, not working anymore. All of a sudden when they were in
nice.
high school. As soon as they hit high school, they not working anymore.
Well, remember this when LeBron was a senior in high school. This was like 2003. His mom got an SUV. The dealership said, no, we're just going to give it to her. We know
that
she'll be good in the future.
Yeah, exactly.
No, we'll just have her do payments a year from now or something.
Yeah.
So that was kind of shady, remember? But, I mean, honestly, now who gives a fuck? Of course she's going to pay it back. I don't see what the problem is.
Exactly.
And then he almost got kicked out of high school because at the store, LeBron, his senior year, somebody gave him 2 free retro jerseys. Remember that? And they were like, oh, we're going to suspend him for the season. And they fought it and put him back.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
That stuff was stupid, but LeBron got back on his feet, guys. So don't worry about that. He's okay. He can make rent. Yeah, LeBron was okay. It all worked out.
They got a Toyota Tacoma they gave his mom wasn't shit compared to what she's driving now.
Yeah, she got rid of that car a long time ago. Yeah, believe me. Delonte West even
she gave it to Delonte West.
Yeah, that's a dark story. We'll do that in Space Jam too. We'll tell the Delonte West story. Nothing like banging your teammate's mom. Okay, but hey, Lamar, we got to have you back. It's always fun with you.
It's always fun. That was really, really fun.
It is, and you picked 2 great movies that I personally love, and Blue Chips. See it. See the goddamn movie because
Watch the movie.
Nick Nolte. The Oscar goes to Nick Nolte.
Exactly.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh.
Where can they stream it?
Oh, where can you stream it? I did Apple.
I do YouTube. That's usually what I.
Oh, you found it with commercials? No commercials?
What, are you talking about the movie?
Movie.
No, I watched it on what the hell is the Prime? Google Prime or Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime for free. If you don't have Amazon Prime, you can get a free trial, watch the movie, and cancel it.
Fuck yeah, fuck the man. Fuck. We're gonna go Pete Bell. We're breaking the rules.
That's what I did.
Well, we didn't. My man Lamar doesn't break the rules. He bends the rules.
I bent the rules.
I don't even know what the rules are anymore.
I used a different goddamn email. I didn't use the same email that I had my main Prime account on.
And it hurts because he lied to me when we went out to dinner. I believed him too.
I did.
I'm keeping the house, Lamar. I'm keeping the damn house. Take your tapes back. Thank you, Lamar. Thank you, man. Later. See you guys.